Hey YouTube, it's Catherine here. Today we are making lemon bread or lemon loaf. I was reading through this and the directions say mix ingredients respectively. That's it. So I'm going to make this like I would do any other cake. So we're going to start with a half a cup of butter. It does say you can use shortening. And 1 cup of white sugar. Normally for a cake, that's what you start with for cookies. So let's start there. Just gonna mix that together. All right, next up is 2 eggs. Okay, and then there is a half a cup of milk. Right, so then we have, I'm gonna do all of the wet. So I'm gonna do the rind of 1 lemon. And the juice of 1 lemon. Alright, and I'm just going to mix all of my dries into this one. I have 2 cups, is it 2? Sorry, 1.5 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and a half a teaspoon of salt. Okay, and we're just gonna mix. Alright, and we're just gonna mix that into that. I'm gonna probably do half and then half. It smells delicious. Lemon, it's probably one of my favorite things. Okay, and I'm just gonna mix in the other half. Okay. All right, so it's come together just like that. We're gonna put this into a loaf pan. All right, so you could grease it, butter it, whatever. I'm gonna put some parchment in it. And I'm gonna get a spatula. All right, and we're just gonna put that right in there. Baking instructions So bake for 1 hour at 350 degrees, and there is a glaze for the cake as well. So I will see you when that is baked. All right, so the glaze is very simple. It just says juice of 1 lemon with 1/3 cup of sugar. Brush on top of the loaf when taken out of the oven. Makes the whole recipe makes 1 loaf. So I have the juice of 1 lemon, and I'm going to add 1/3 cup of sugar. I'm doing this a little bit beforehand because I'm not sure about the sugar dissolving. So hopefully if I let it sit for a little bit, the sugar will dissolve into the lemon juice. Give it a stir and then just brush that on. All right, so the cake is out of, or the bread loaf is out of the oven. It has sunk in the middle. I'm going to say that is because we put the dry into the wet and not the wet into the dry. That's the only thing that I can think of. It does say to glaze it while it's hot. This is just straight out of the oven. I don't think I'm going to use all of this. I'm going to maybe use half. It just seems like a lot. And I'm just going to grab a brush, and I'm just going to brush that on. So that glaze is on there, and there you have a lemon loaf.